What's up, Morris fan? We are back. We are back. It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? We got a new interesting video. This is when I see Nicki Minaj, the thing that hurt me is, and I think this is, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know better than me. I think this is an old manager or something like that, or somebody, basically somebody she used to work with. I remember her for the simple fact that I think that's Waka Flocka Moms, and I know she was in the documentaries that I had watched before. But without further ado, shout out to Math Hoffa, and we're gonna get straight into the video.
You know, the thing that just got me is like, I cannot think of his name at the radio station that took Nicki to Jersey. We went to this thing at the school, and that's what blew her up there.
Where did you meet Nicki?
Fendi.
Big Fendi.
Fendi.
Shout out to Fendi.
Yeah. Gucci had a show. Fendi had got Gucci for a show. And everybody knew I wanted a female. I wanted a female, right? I just had to have a female. And I'll never forget, Fendi, I'm coming into his store down there in North Carolina. He said, I got the perfect female for you. And I said, Fendi, get the hell out of here. And like, I wasn't trying to hear. He said, damn, listen to this, listen to this. I said, get out of here. I ain't trying to hear this. Because, you know, I just could not find no female, nobody. Right. He said, listen to this. I didn't even get down the street good. And I heard that little bitty voice. And I said, yo, who is this? And anyway, it didn't happen then.
Right.
One of my security happened to be married to her cousin.
Huh.
So she was in North Carolina. She got stuck in North Carolina. He stuck her there in North Carolina, her in Safari. And she didn't have no money. They didn't have nothing. And I was on the phone with him, so I was talking to her. And I said, well, you want to come to Georgia? Like, I'm sent for you to come here. And I got her, paid for a ticket for her to come to Georgia. So when we was talking, and she's like, yo, I want a female to help me, you know, and coming out and doing stuff. And I said, listen, the only way I'll help you is you have to come here. I can't help you in New York. I'm not coming in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in Georgia. I can help you here.
So you went back to Georgia.
wait.
I'm trying to keep track
I
of the
was
story.
in Georgia.
Right.
And Gucci was doing a show. I just told you. He was doing a show.
Right.
Okay,
but you took Gucci up
to New
here.
York.
I brought him up here,
Right.
but I brought her down there.
Yeah, but when did you
See
go?
the difference though? You see the
I lived there.
contrast?
I already lived there. When I brought him up here, I lived in Georgia already.
All right.
No.
So was part of your method to just get them away from all the bullshit that they was
The
dealing
moment
with?
they
No.
grew up in.
No, it wasn't.
That's just how it worked out.
It just how it worked out.
Down.
But no, it wasn't. It was that with him, I couldn't help him in Georgia. He had too many enemies. I couldn't help him there. I
Makes
wasn't
sense.
like totally straight. People knew me for the charity side of me down there, not street side. And I didn't want none of that to come up. I had a history. I didn't want my coming up down there. I didn't want to get into all of that bullshit.
And want your past
But
following.
right. But I knew I was safe here. I could come back here
Right.
and get it done.
So by you getting shit done over here with Gucci in New York, it increased your power and everything back home. So now you have more of a foundation to stand on when you brought Nicki down there?
No, I know this sounds really crazy.
Yeah.
It just worked out like this. It really, God, it's so hard to
Just the
explain.
universe just...
It just
All right.
worked
So,
out.
so take us through the steps. All right. Gucci gets off the plane. He's here. What are you doing with him?
You said you worked.
Yeah. With the farmers, he had to learn. Take him through Brooklyn, take him through Queens, take him through Manhattan. He had to learn. He had to learn New York. Joe had the store up there. He was down there at the store. You understand what I'm saying? So he learned where we came from. So he started talking because for a minute there, people thought Gucci was from New York.
He got the New York swag.
He got the New York swag. They thought he was from here.
Yeah.
Right.
And they really thought he was like, even to this day, people really think he's my nephew. Like, I still get along with his family. I'm still in contact with them. I still go down there to see. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and they still call me.
Right.
Like, it's still like that to this day.
Right.
So people literally thought that he was really related to us. They didn't know that it was just like that. So it all worked out.
You
So
brought
he
it
got
through
the
New
swag
York.
up here.
Yeah.
What was the process after that? What were you guys doing?
And trying to get him a deal and trying to get things to happen of what he wanted done, they wouldn't touch him. So, okay, so now let's go back to that then, since you want to go there. That's
Right, yeah.
that's a good one then. Asylum, you remember Asylum?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Beasley.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, the name sound
Todd
familiar.
was getting ready. It was getting ready to go under, fold under.
Todd Moskowitz.
Todd Moskowitz. All that was about to go. He said, Deb, don't take it there. Let it come through us. Because Craig didn't want that. He didn't want to deal with it. He couldn't deal with it because, one, T.I. was there.
Atlantic.
And at that time in Atlanta, yeah, he couldn't touch it. It was a whole bunch of little shit. I don't want to go into all that bullshit, okay? But it was a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
That's when I told you, when I talked to Teddy, I went to Jimmy Hinchman.
And then
I
Jimmy-
need you to back me.
Right.
And Jimmy Hinchman is who came in. So he was signed to Czar. He went to Czar, but still was so icy. Do you understand? But Todd said, let me do the deal. I need the deal. At that time, because they was getting ready to shut the whole label down.
Right.
The Asylum label was going to go down. If I didn't bring all of this over there, they would not have been there. So I said, bet, because now I get to experiment and do what I want to do. And that was in the mixtape part of things. It was no mixtapes because we're doing original beats here.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? 50 started out organized and allowed people to get deals off of those tapes that they was just putting out there. That's how people started getting those deals. The other side of the trap, which became Juice afterwards, with the other side of the trap, that's what opened the door for all these artists to be able to get deals off of those CDs the albums that they were doing.
Right.
But they was mixtapes, quote unquote, and some of them still don't know to this day. That's considered an album. If they sold it, that's an album for you. So even when you owe, I remember sitting in my living room with their amigos, and I'm telling them about that. They was telling me about what they did, and I said, if you sold those things, that's your album. Those are albums.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people didn't know. So they was pissed with me when I went to share that information
You
with
were
them.
telling the
Of
secret.
course.
And I told. But they took that away from me. My dumb ass never, and here's another thing. This is to me. It's my dumb ass. I didn't lock this shit down. I was so busy working, I didn't think about anything else. I didn't have people around me that was really looking out for me to make sure, okay, we got her on this side. Okay? Except I did have Julie Knapp that my lawyer had me with, but she crossed me. That bitch crossed me.
How?
Went and told all of them a whole bunch of shit when she was the one doing it. She was the one that handled all the money. She's the one that handled everything. She did it. But my lawyer gave her to me at that time. That's how I no longer had that lawyer anymore either. So there's a lot of shit that I went through. You know what I'm saying? But I was putting the right people in there, at least I thought I was. But I didn't really know the business. I knew how to hustle. I knew how to be a mother. I know how to feed you. I know how to make sure you're okay. But it was all the other shit that I really didn't know. I really wasn't no manager. People made me out to be a fucking manager. They gave me that name.
But you were learning on the job. You were learning as you
Learning
No, I
as
was
you
doing
go.
the job.
Same thing.
No, I was doing the job. Failure's not an option. I'm a mother first. Remember, I told you that everything I did, I associated with family. So I'm not going to lose with that.
Did you get any tips from this guy?
He was cool. He was there with me. He was there. Joe was there. That's why you'll hear Nicki talk about them. We made sure that it's the one thing that they made sure that they were okay. But stuff was just crazy. I had too much going on. It was just too much.
Okay, so
See, this is a little difficult.
It's not difficult. Just break it
Because
down.
there's a lot of things you can't talk about.
There's a lot of things I won't talk about.
Right.
Okay, and there's some things that's personal to the artist. I will not go through that.
because
That's
that's their
respect.
story.
That's
to
their
tell.
story.
Right.
I'm not
So-
gonna do that. Like if I did something with you and you shared some shit with me, I don't give a fuck what they say about me. They know the truth. They know what time it is for real.
Right.
I ain't done nothing wrong to none. I ain't done nothing but love their asses too much.
Yeah, but Deb, I said before, every time I interview you, I say this to you. You are silent sometimes to your own detriment. You let people just invent these new narratives about you because
But they're
you
not going to
refuse
invent
speak.
new narratives. I'm telling you it's not there. I'm telling you already. I'm saying a lot. I'm not going to tell you all their business.
No,
I don't
not
have to do that to
no,
tell you what's not real.
no,
Yeah.
nothing on
I
their
don't have
part.
to do that.
Nothing on their part.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
not going to tell you what's not. I'm telling you what this is and how this is. Okay, when he asked me what's the worst thing, telling me that I took from everybody. What the fuck did I take from you? What? What did I take from you?
My point is, I believe people do things like that because they depend on your silence. They depend on you on knowing that you don't
'Cause they
speak
know-
and knowing
they-
that you're not going to defend yourself. It allows them the space to create these new stories because Deb ain't gonna say nothing. Deb don't care. Deb validates herself, and these things they use to work against you. That's
Right.
that's what
But
I've
you know
been
what?
believing.
You know what? No, I say, yeah, they can do that, but through time, they're gonna show you who you are.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
true.
You are.
That's true.
100%.
But in the
It don't
meanwhile,
matter. It don't matter. Meanwhile,
right, you
between
got to
time,
deal with the
in
people who
between
don't know
time,
what's what.
It don't even care. It don't even matter.
No, you see,
Because
and that's
can
why
say-
You know,
can say
you
that.
know what hurts me? Let me tell you another thing. Now, let's go back to this. Let me just stay in this and go to this. One of the things that hurt me, like, even when I see Nicki, right? The shit that hurts is that you disacknowledge Georgia. She doesn't put Georgia in none of her stuff. She doesn't put any of that.
Yo, Nicki supporters, Barb's. Do y'all feel like that's true? Like, do y'all feel like her point is valid? Like, without having a bash or anything, can y'all come to some common ground and say that's true or that's false?
Stuff that people,
How long was she there?
I don't give a flying freak how long she was there. That's what she got her jump off at.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? If she was there for a goddamn day.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got
Damn. It don't seem like she hated though. Like, it don't seem like she hating or hate Nicki. It just seems like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what point she trying to hit at. All I know is she sounds like she want Nicki to give credit to Atlanta or mention Atlanta in some type of way. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm gonna be replying too. So yeah, get in the comment section, get active, and make sure y'all go watch the other Nicki documentaries that I reacted to and stuff like that. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. The goal is 800 by the end of this month. I respond to all my supporters. You know, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love. Once again, love is love, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.